There's only one way I look at these times right now, and that's as opportunity. And the reason why is we're at a time where crypto is always geared up and ready to go for alt season, for this late bull market run, not even late bull market run, mid bull market run. And yet the resounding sentiment throughout not just the crypto market, but worldwide is fear. And this all stems back to the jobs report that I discussed yesterday. For those that missed it, what we saw was a very much slowing economy. We saw job growth down. We saw unemployment on the rise. We saw wage growth down. The exact things that we're supposed to be seeing, but it dropped off in such a heavy way, and unemployment climbed in such a quick way that it sent fear throughout the world. We saw the stock market drop. We saw crypto drop. We saw gold on the drop. We actually saw institutional money, huge outflow day. So it was just basically big day where the resounding sentiment was fear. And the reason why is there's a possibility that we could tip into a recession. All right. Now, this is not a guarantee or anything like that. And frankly, what you're seeing right now from the overall markets is reactionary. All right. You're seeing an overreaction to one report. Now, I'm not going to say that we're not going to tip into a recession. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We need more data from this. And I think it weighs heavily on what the Fed decides to do in September. But the big question is it too little, too late? Are we going to fall over the edge of that fence? We've been balancing on it for a little while here, but are we going to fall onto that side where it's not so much fun? That's the big question. All right. Now, what I will say is this is, did the market overreact in a big way yesterday? Yep. Is this a huge opportunity? Absolutely. And the reason why is you have to remember that crypto, the reason why I say crypto is always long-term, right? And the stuff in the middle doesn't matter is we're going to have ebbs and flows, right? And what we've typically done in times of recession is we've had booming growth following that. Who knows if we get into one, how long it will be. It's possible it may not be that long. It's possible it may last a while. But you need to know is that crypto is recession proof. It's resilient. It will last beyond whatever comes. All right. So that's why during these times, I always look to accumulate. I'm not spending it all at once. I'm being patient. I'm waiting to see if there's more opportunity that comes, because right now this big drop is kind of one of those days where we had things just compound on top of each other again, right? We dealt with the stuff going on overseas between Iran and Israel. We got followed up with a day of a bad jobs report and talks of possible recessions, right? We have seen these multi-day drops time and time again. We saw it July 4th, July 5th. We saw it back here in April with stuff going on overseas. This isn't the first time that we've dealt with something like this. And again, we've made it through those days. Unfortunately, most of that has been in a downtrend, so that hasn't been quite so much fun. But what you need to look at here is we're still technically in an uptrend. This is where, again, ADA has a huge opportunity to bounce. This is where the crypto market has a huge opportunity to bounce. In fact, when we look at BTC right now, we are possibly setting up for a massive inverse head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head, possible right shoulder developing right at this perfect price target. Now, I was talking about this in my Patreon. You guys can check out my Patreon, links in the description below. If you guys want some insight into what I'm looking at, what I'm buying, you have direct access to me. But we're having these complex discussions because it's important to know what's going on in the near term to set our long-term direction. Nothing has really changed in crypto, just potentially the money flows, at least for the time being. So the biggest thing I can always preach to people is patience. Have some confidence and conviction when it comes to your assets, because we will get through this. However long it takes, if it's short, if it's long, we will be here on the other side. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great one. Catch you later.